Hey, it's Jeff with Arizona Side-by-Side Project again. Today I've got a real simple one that we're going to be working on, and that is I couldn't really find a lot of videos out there on how to take off the front end on these Maverick Sports. So through a little trial and error, I figured it out, and I figured I would show you guys a little video about how to do it. First thing we need to do is we're going to need to remove this center panel here. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's pretty easy. Should just be able to give a tug up in the back here. Do it slow. There's clips underneath that you do not want to lose. So taking off this whole front assembly here is pretty easy. If you need to do any work on your shocks, taking the shocks off, or just want to get easier access, if you need to get to these headlights and take them off, or the accent lights, need to do some work, this is a great thing to do to get access to that. So these are the things we're going to need to take off. Right here we have a Torx on this side and also the other side that we need to take off. You have this one here, this one here, this one up here. Likewise, this one here, this one right here, this one right here. The other things up on top here we're going to need to take off is this bolt right here and this bolt right here. If we come down to the front, we're going to need to take off these Torx screws here, those two Torx screws back in there, and then the same thing on the other side, these three, and then also don't forget the other one on the side here. So let's go ahead and take those off. What you're going to need is a Torque 30 and a Torque 40. The Torque 40 is going to be for these down here only. The Torque 30 is going to be for most of the other ones. You're going to need a 13mm socket for these. Now, before you loosen your Torque screws down here at the bottom for these bars, I find it much easier to go ahead and loosen or take these out first. That way, when you loosen these, this bar doesn't pop, or sometimes it's under stress from how tight everything is. So just a little tip there. Now, when we take this up and out, you can see there's a little tab here. So we just need to lift so that this whole frame comes up and over the top of that. You can see I'm lifting it right now. But before we do that, one other area that we need to reach in here, need to grab the side here. Just give it a pull. You'll feel it kind of come loose. It's exactly what we want. We'll go over on the other side and do that, and then we'll get ready to take the front off. I almost forgot. One last thing you're going to want to do is on the top here, there's this one, what do you call this? Electrical connection here for lights. There's only one for the two headlights on the front. So you just want to make sure to disconnect this first. And really all how you do that is you push that little pin down, pull out this gray piece, and then you can pull the plug out. That's only a connection you gotta disconnect before you take the front off. All right, so now we're just gonna lift up on the front and take this off. You're gonna want some place nice and soft to lay this down so you don't scratch it. Well, thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was for somebody, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to get alerts for new awesome videos I'll be putting up. And we'll catch you in the next video.